Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Dr. Louise Mansell, a clinical psychologist, and I work with children, families and schools. And if you've not seen the show before, it's not like a regular doctor. I think about how we feel and all the emotions that are going on in our heads and how it makes us act in ways and things we do to understand behaviour. Okay. But one of the things that we need to do every single week when we do this show to make sure it works is to check we have got our brains with us, because how we think and feel and act is all because of what's going on in our brains and around us and what our brains are perceiving, so what they're seeing. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do our usual brain check. Okay, are you ready? So our first brain check today is we're going to do a really big wave with both hands after 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Really big waves, fast as you can, fast as you can, fast as you can. Warm them up. Excellent job. Now we're going to do, if you can, and you've got really strong legs today, we're going to do 2 big jumps. You ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good job. I can see Kate's watching already. And remember, for anyone who's seen the show before, when we clap, we get warm hands, don't we? So we're going to clap really fast, and then I'm going to say slow, then I'm going to say fast, then I'm going to say slow. So get your good listening ears on. Okay? Are you ready? Start clapping after 3. 1, 2, 3. Fast as you can. And slow. Fast as you can. And slow. So, did your brains do it? Some people's brains did it. Give me a thumbs up if your brains did it. I think we might need to check again though. Got lots of love hearts. I think that means the brains did it. But we're going to put our hands really high in the air. If your brains do it, tell your brains, put your hands in the air. And if they do it, then you've brought them. So we're good to go. We're good to start the show. Okay. So, I don't know about you, but my hands have got very hot. So what we're going to do, we're going to blow out all our fingers. Now, remember, you're supposed to bring all 10 fingers as well. Now, let me see. Hold them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought someone was hiding one then. I saw it. So, we've got all our 10 fingers ready. Before we have to do some good listening about kindness, we have to blow them out. You ready? That's 5 blown out. And another 5 blown out. Now, I'm going to have a little sit down after all that jumping. We are going to talk today about kindness, and people sort of know it's good to be kind, and they say it's helpful to be kind and fill up a bucket of kindness and do a random act of kindness every day and all those things. But sometimes we don't always know why. Why is kindness good for us? And you know how clinical psychologists think everything's about the brain. We love the brain. We've even got brains on straws today for our next task. Brains on straws. We love the brain. So kindness must be doing something to our brain. That's what the psychologists thought. But what's it doing? Well, you'll never guess what. Kindness is catching, but it's a good thing to catch. Okay, not like lots of bugs that are around now and coronavirus. We don't want to catch that, but we definitely want to catch kindness. Okay, and I'll tell you all about why. Now, do you remember? I think it was week 1 and I got my evolution tree out. Now, the grown-ups probably know that Darwin talked about survival of the fittest. Now, when we went to school, that's what they told us. Okay, they told us survival of the fittest. But what they forgot to tell us is Darwin said, and those that'll survive are those with the most sympathy. Okay, talked all about sympathy. Okay, because sympathy lowers our blood pressure, that heart rate and all that that's going on in our body. And being kind does it. And it helps us be really healthy because it produces something called, like I like my chemicals, This is a new chemical. This one's called endorphins. We've not heard that one before. And when you get hurt, your body produces them, or should I say your brain produces them. Yes, sends them to your body to help you with being hurt. But it also helps us with one of my favourites, that oxytocin. The green one. Everyone likes the green one, don't they? So kindness produces oxytocin in us. Now for my next demonstration of kindness with my brains on straws, we're going to need Samuel. So you know what we have to do? We have to bang on the floor and shout, "Come on up, Samuel," okay? So are you ready? I'll open the door as well so I don't have to shout quite as loud. Are you ready? Come on up, Samuel! Bang on the floor. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Is he coming? He's coming. I think I can hear him. Get your good listening ears. Can you hear him? Oh. He's here. Hello.
Drink of water.
He's got me a drink of water. What a lovely, kind thing to do. It's very helpful as well. Thank you, darling. So I've got you a brain today. And because Samuel was just kind to me then, it made a little bit of my brain fire. Now, sometimes humans think that they're the only people who are kind. Now, we are exceptionally, at least we have the capacity to be very, very kind. But kindness also happens really low down in our brains. So animals can be very kind too. But the trick is, can you hold my brain and yours, Samuel? I've got a big job for you today. Hold yours there and mine there, like it's a little bit bigger. So when you're kind to me, it makes a little bit of kindness in you. So if I do this and tidy up your lovely long lockdown hair, it produces a little bit of kindness in me because I liked it, and a little bit of kindness in you. And that's why it's catching. And the more this person's kind, so should we do something else that's kind, like a big cuddle? Ooh, like a big cuddle. We'll do a big cuddle. And what do you think happens, Sam? Do you think we both get a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, pop it on. We both get oxytocin and one called serotonin. All these lovely chemicals in our brain that make us more kind and more well. So we definitely need lots of this right now. And that's why it's catching. But it's a good catching. Okay? It produces lots of it in other people. Now, some people don't have a lot of kindness. And the funny thing is, what do we think people who don't have a lot of kindness need? Do you have any guess, Samuel? We've not prepped him, so I don't know what he's going to say.
Kindness.
Oh, thank goodness. My lectures at home do work. Yes. If there's not enough kindness in this person's brain, what does this brain need to do to it?
It needs to be kind.
It needs to be kind. It does. It's very, very true. If a brain's not got kindness, it needs it. So very important. So remember what's happening when you're kind to this person's brain. It's helping your own brain. So have a think about all the little kind things you can be doing today, or even at home. Okay, so stay there and do lots of kind things at home. Or when you're out walking. Another really good thing that we've recently done, and I think it's quite a popular thing, is got a pet, haven't we? And when we're kind to pets and we stroke pets, it also, let me get it, gives us another kind sticker in our brain.
I want to show.
You want to show
the
them?
audience.
Oh, the audience. Okay, go and get the cat to show the audience. Only if she wants to though, because you have to be kind, don't we? So while Samuel's doing that, because he'll have to find her, I'm going to read. So get yourselves comfortable. Okay, warm yourselves up, get yourselves comfortable. Samuel's wrote a little story. You remember last week we met Brian, and we're still going to talk to someone who's going to illustrate this for us really kindly, as they do. And this is Brian, the farting brain, on his first day of school. Okay, so get yourselves comfortable.
I've got the kitty.
Oh, he's got her.
It's a kitty.
This is Holly. And just stroking Holly. It's hard to see if you can see her with the comments. Thanks, guys. People in Australia are watching. How amazing. And they've seen Holly, and she's purring because she likes our kindness, doesn't she? And I can see it. Oh, can you feel it lighting up? Oh, your kindness. You can sometimes feel it in his brain, he can. So, are you comfortable for the story? Yes? Okay. I know, we've stopped tidying up for the show, it's too much. Brian the farting brain on his first day of school. Apologies for that language. Make sure she's comfortable. When Brian the brain arrived at school, the school felt very big. Brian started to feel nervous and he went red. So can you remember how different parts of your brain go different colours? And the red's when you've got adrenaline and cortisol, a bit stressed. That's when we tend to bite our nails. But now I know children blow the fingers as well. He was shown to his seat next to another brain. This brain was rather red. Brian didn't like to ask why and he was called Blaze. As a class, let me sit there, Sam. As a class, they all sat down and talked to each other about their favourite things. After break, Brian did some drawings and his teacher gave him a big thumbs up. Can you give us a big thumbs up? And we'll show you the drawings when we've got them. And he liked it. He went a little bit blue. He got a bit of the blue chemical, the dopamine. And that's what you get when you feel proud. And he thought, whew. This mind said, you look very proud of yourself, Brian. And he thought, this is what proud must feel like. Then it made him want to do even more drawings. So he did. And Miss Mind gave him 2 thumbs up. Samuel's not interested in his own story this morning.
I am just letting
Okay. He's coming back. I think you're getting bored of your own story. It's not a good publicity, that, is it, Sam? He got 2 thumbs up. Can you give me 2 thumbs up that Brian got for his good drawings? Can you do it, Sam? You got 2 thumbs up? Oh, the teacher gave him 2 big thumbs up. But then Blaze said, your work stinks. Oh, let's see what happens. Brian felt very upset and a little bit scared. And we know what happens
Come back in.
when he gets scared and upset.
He farted.
He farted. Brian didn't tell anyone at home about what Blaze had said. And the next morning he didn't want to go to school. He had a stomach ache. Too much red does that to our tummies, you see. His brother Bert noticed, you look worried and a bit red, Brian. He started to cry and he told him all about it. Bert said he would help him tell the teacher. So Miss Mind said how sorry she was to Brian that this had happened to him, and that she explained that some brains struggle to be kind, and that she would talk to Blaze and try and help him with it. And later that day, the class watched the Science of Kindness show. And they practiced kindness with each other, and they all caught kindness. But did Blaze? Then Blaze passed Brian an envelope. Brian was feeling nervous. He opened the envelope. It was a drawing. It was a drawing of all Brian's favourite things that he'd told Blaze about. Brian gave Blaze a thumbs up. Give me another one. And Blaze gave him a thumbs up back. So that is 2 big thumbs up, and they all caught kindness. And what's really good is, even if we can be kind right now because we're busy or we've got some work to do, our brains still like remembering a time when someone was kind to us, because for these parts of our brains it's still true, like imagination and memories. So sometimes you can just close your eyes and imagine the time when somebody was kind, and it's still good for you. It's a little bit like magic, the brain. So look after it very, very well, and make sure you keep doing all the things that are good for your brains. And we will be back next week, and we've got a whole website planned for the grown-ups about all the different things that we do that's all about the science of emotions. Okay, so if any of the grown-ups are interested in our new website, online portal, not really sure what it's called, the great people at Storytime, Natasha, are developing that for us right now, and we're going to launch that on Monday. So any expressions of interest, just pop us an email via our website and we'll let you know when that's launched. But otherwise, we'll tell you about it on Monday, and there'll be lots of free resources on there to keep our brains very, very healthy. And there'll be more games that we're going to do later posted on there as well. So you've got just one place to go to for lots of different free things to do, and some workshops as well for teachers, people who work with children in children's hospitals, and parents, of course, foster carers, basically grown-ups who work with children, and some extras for the children. Okay, so I will look forward to seeing you all then. Thanks for all these lovely comments I'm seeing on the other phone that's at the other side of me. And we will see you then. Are you going to give us a big wave? Bye!